Hello everyone and welcome to a special bonus stream for tonight. I'm Mage 11 and today we are playing some more Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers. Anywho, let's get started. Need to quickly exit these menus. There we go. And now we need to talk to Zun. The trolley problem. Zun is eyeing you with curiosity. Oh, valued customer. Were the others more able to help? Of fashion, they told us of a trolley that runs to Nambatharang, at least. But I am certain. But am I correct in thinking that there is a reason you did not do so yourself when we first asked? Yes, the gate. You see, it is impossible. Before there was a hulking thing of stone, a Talos. Oh, it opened the gate, they say. But none operate such things now, and I do not even know if it yet exists. I do know, but I do not know, but should you travel east of Mountain Brain Mines, that is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happened to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Barn. I cannot read worth a damn. Then let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. Let me do a quick announcement, which I forgot to do, in the Discord, so that people actually know I'm streaming. Because yes, that is a thing I need to do. I was so excited by finishing Endwalker's post-story for the first time that I decided to do a bonus stream of this on my stream character. So I'm going to quickly post a few notifications. Oh, but this is not part 8. This is part 9. I forgot to update it. This is part 9. Hello, Lord Aurelius. Bonus stream. Yeah, it didn't work out. So I'm quickly doing a notification to people or to Discords so that I can continue this stream. Palworld did not work out. There we go. Just doing a few notifications because I forgot to do that before I started. There we go. Notifications are sent out. Yeah, Ffxiv was the one streaming with Palworld. Sadly, his is still updating, so it'll be a few hours. So I figured I might as well stream. Especially since finishing Endwalker on my main character has lit a fire under me, hypothetically. Let's see, map. It has lit a hypothetical fire under me to get this story done. So the intercom said before we ended last time that it was to the south. Southeast. Southeast even more. South, okay. Don't care about you, you stupid sheep. What I do care about is getting up there. Looks like that is after some sort of progression that I could get there. Okay. Yes, a metaphysical fire. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go away. Do you want me to literally reap your souls? Go away. Stupid giant lizards. What a sight. Oh, pardon me. It's a bit daunting, isn't it? Mayhap the pull of light is the root of this land's desolation, or mayhap the fault lies with the man and his insatiable greed. The scale of the track is impressive. I'll give them that. Now we only need follow it until we come to the mine. You know what? We're gonna roll the Mount Roulette. Let's see what we get. Roll, roll, roll. That is over there. Where's Memphilia? There's Memphilia. This lever cannot have been designed for a person to operate. Where's Urianje? Probably standing stoically somewhere. Want to talk to everyone before I talk to the quest person. Where the flack is Urianje? He should be around here somewhere. Maybe he's inside the building? Not in there. I give zero fucks about you, dog. Just trying to find one person and I like to talk to all the people before I actually talk to the quest version. provided I can find them. But I cannot. I cannot find Ariandre because he has disappeared off the map. Aggravating. Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanism for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I am in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mine proper caught Oriange's eye. Meet us there, and if you find anything. Okay. Flecks of rust adorn the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolleys without issue. I'm just going to ignore them. Oh, for fuck's sake. The cup is slightly warm and a fair amount of tea steeped over long. If the color is any indication, remains with if the color is any remains within. Oh, there it is. The benches within suggest that this must have been a passenger car. Oddly enough, though, it is clearly old. It appears to be well maintained. Oh, so this is where Ariane was. You really want to die? Are you freaking kidding me? Please, Diagra. Oh, Wolfmage, discern, hast thou deduced? What hast thou deduced? Andre speaking is annoying. I see, indeed. Thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further deductions ere our comrades arrive. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looks like they were in good condition, though I can't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source, nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the and as the enormity of the mechanisms there suggest a considerable number for once in operation. Alas, this is specimen and his fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them that they might facilitate our passage through the gates. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbear the trolley, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair a Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and the rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what that is, shall we? Wolfmage, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest stalking in the shadows behind the warehouse on the northwestern side of the tracks. Well, you two have a friendly chat with the rest of the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. No, what? Screw these things. I'm not fighting them. Deaggro those. Suspicious man. Okay, White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here. I'm of that I'm sure. Now to speak with Ingrid. While trying to avoid the frickin' uh that's smarts. We won't let you, please. They elected to take up arms against us, though the outcome was plain from the first. I feel a bit bad for them. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let us see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigards. Big. We're not the brigards who came to take what's ours. Do you honestly look? Do we honestly look like we need to steal what some rust bits and iron? I do you do be don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look well. You don't look normal. That's for certain. You don't have any words, so you're not. You're clearly not merchants. Travelers pass this way. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, staff, I have an idea of what if we once... What if once upon a time, the lovely lady of noble birth and virtue ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her to the end on their journey. They met a sorcerer, an ancient... Oh my god. Turn up here somehow. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in all the unlikely event that serious conjecture, no. I suspect I suppose I am a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concern than fairy tale romance. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer, of his heroics. God grant me strength. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabatharain. We were hoping that the trolley might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best start, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again. Trolley? Trolley? You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training. In fact, Jinx and Theo at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, but he does repair work. But our true purpose is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. But before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need of transport these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical invention to dust. The mere sight of traveling the tracks once again would make hearts sore. Mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not much as we'd like to. Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we can do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you'd like. We'll introduce you. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever it is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right. like you'll be following us back to Twine then. Let's seek the sorcerer's wisdom, young one. Oh my god. If I get to it. Come to think of it, Ariandre always was fond of fairy tales. I a quest for lost love. Perhaps that could have been me had things been different. To be honest, I'm impressed that you thought the theory to be. You thought the. To begin with, so few seem to. These thought of the trolley to begin with. So few seem to these days to use to living without it, I suppose. Rust and ruin. Toffee is ready to guide you to Twine, where you might meet the mysterious Magnus. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Oops, I accidentally skipped some. Though you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? Thought he'd have come out by now. You think he'll be alright? Or that's well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll just have a look, just in case. You go ahead, Toffee. Alright, looks like it's just. It'll be just you lot and me. Then try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. What do you have to say? We'll catch up with you and Twine. Let's see, I'm going to mount up so that I can get out of the rail yard fairly scot-free. Borb! Borb! Borbus. I need to go AFK. I have to take some cold medicine. I'll be right back. I have to take some cold medicine. Okay, I'm back. I've taken some cold medicine. NyQuil. Now, to continue on. Damn, that's smart. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll feel that for the next fortnight at least. Not to not to be done about it, though. I pointed your overeager companions in the right direction. They've gone ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. And he stopped down here. Wait a moment. I think I hear something. Oh, that's something, all right. Run. I'm on the wrong page? Search for toffee. Toffee. Let's do a quick scan to the west. Meaning I can actually get to it. Southwest. Southwest. That's having me go all the way to town, so There we go. Sorry about that. I admit I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine, though, so we should make it without further incident. East. So I seem to have passed. Looks like it's right there. It's 6,000 yalms to the southeast. Go ahead into tune. A testament to man's resilience, that civilization may yet be found at the very edge of the world. The town is small, but everything it seems, but in it seems, but everything in it seems purposeful. Purposeful? It's amazing. Odd to find a place like this still occupied. It must have come dangerously close to being consumed by the flood. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the tracks. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow into what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of town. Goes to the very heart of town. It was the heart of the town back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day of mining in the mines. Now there's no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines. For that matter, the only residents that remain are the desolate the the delusional and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much from aside from that. Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. This is Magnus. He's our boss of of a of a fashion. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you? We can wait. If you're going to bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. Methinks this one is deep in his cups. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mines. They're looking for a way to dump Batarang, so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Batarang, not anymore. And especially not for the for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabatamring. I must. Bah. So you have your heart set on it. But so you have the heart set. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. There and the thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's not its necessity that drives us to Nabatarang. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us a way. No, I'm sick of people asking me about the blessed thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't expect that. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Piss off. Stubborn R's. I sense there's more to this belligerent drunk than and his tale. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak. And he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be a way. I must find it. He already said that. He already said that. On track. Nymphelia remains uh, adrift in the turbulent sea of thought. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you hear anything, learn anything. Thancred, art thou content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Oriandre. It's about choice, and I have had yours, and I have had years to decide where I stand. Nymphelia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. Oops. It is her choice, hers to choose. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny takes. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That is at least that at least I can do for her. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Um, the gemstone trader, no, hammering map. Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friend back home with no trouble. And he's just fine. He was a bit shaken up and is all. And you, what did Magnus have to say? I did have a faint hope that you or need might prompt him to action where our interest had not. But I suppose that was foolish of me. I am sorry that we couldn't be of help, though I could at least show you the trolley car we have here, if you like. You could give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth wood. You mean to say you're not giving up, even knowing that Magnus is Magnus? I don't see much point in your being stubborn about it, though perhaps stubbornness is exactly what is this situation calls for. Can't forge iron without an anvil after all. I can't imagine that anything you try will work, but if you're certain, you can help me make preparations in the event that it does. To that end, take this box where toolbox. We're going to inspect the rails. I have a look. I'll have a look along the tracks for anything that needs repairs. You bring the tools and be ready to hand them to me whenever I stop to work. I spotted this spot looks like it could use a bit of work. You open the box, revealing the pound, pound array of lovingly maintained tools within. Now, if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose. For one matter, we can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. I need a wrench. Thank you. This one will do nicely. Now give me a moment, and there, I don't see any other problems here. So let's continue along the track. You set down the toolbox. The muscles of your arm enjoying profound relief, and I'll open it once again. You're quite handy to have around, you know. As to the lamp here, these aren't often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, we might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night returns as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post me seems to have splintered. Whether this lamp is to be lit or not, it wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. Saw, hammer, rough file. Ah yes, wood. It would file perfect. Oh, let me even this out. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take in the view of the track from here a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been a primary vocation for folks in the Hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they had dumped up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower all along. And it was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the idea of talents, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mistral engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills, and when you know it, the mines industry picked right back up again. Twine itself sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact, it was named after in the Entwining Trail, the Entwining Trials, the fruitful cooperation between the natives of Ronso, and the newly came Mistal. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistal left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from the Dynast Stoneworks, took off for Yulmore, and now no one remains that can repair or operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed. And there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occupy. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly studied in confrontation. Suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove the nest you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things here. There we go. There we go. Now to head back. Juraic. Thank you. That should be everything taken care of. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can go get it started again. Again though, as I said, the only person who knew how to repair the tellers are long gone. When they left, the life people bleed out. The light began to bleed out of the town. The trolley's tracks rusted and its cars fell to disrepair. Now I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word was trolley, damn it, and and those were the worst years of my life. But then about 7 years passed. Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real, proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Nabatharang is hardly the safest place. But Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end. The Sin Eaters got the boy. It isn't that always the way. The child had always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again. So in his memory, they returned to Twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was all going well for a time. Wicked White vultures are attacking the. Are they back for revenge? Never mind. I don't want to find out. Nice work out there. And now you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without to tell us though. If there was even a single one that still functioned, things might be different. But well, here we are. Not that it'll do you any good, but we do have a talus we've been meaning to prepare. I can show you if you'd like. It'd certainly be nice to hear something other than Magnus's griping for a change. But I think I'm gonna end today's extra bonus stream right there. I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. Hope you guys stop by again. Till next time, I've been Wolf Mage 1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye!